A family whose story we've been following for almost a decade is paying it forward. In 2017, Trenton Bass was seriously injured during a football game, leaving his family unsure of what to do next. The Basses were overwhelmed by the support they received. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Jordan DeSmet shows us how their gratitude led them to helping other families.
One evening in September of 2024, Michael Block of Sibley, Iowa was doing some work on his acreage. When he was done, he knew something was wrong.
I just told my wife I wasn't feeling well. Thought I was going to go into our bedroom and lay down for a while. Got up and couldn't walk.
From there, Block's wife took him to the hospital. He was eventually airlifted to Avera in Sioux Falls.
I was diagnosed with having West Nile, and from there I had a stroke and a few other complications.
The illness put Block in a wheelchair, and he has lost a lot of his mobility.
I couldn't sit up in bed. I couldn't do anything at first.
Also in 2024, almost 100 miles away from Sibley near Freeman, South Dakota, Lauren Roth was loading cattle into a trailer when one of them knocked him on his back. Lauren hit his head on concrete.
He was taken by ambulance to Freeman, and then from there they airlifted him to Sioux Falls, to Avera, where our daughter and son-in-law work. And yeah, he was there for 3 months.
Lauren suffered a traumatic brain injury. He is not able to talk much these days, but his smile still lights up the room. Lauren's wife, Tammy, says it's made the past 2 years much easier.
Being a caregiver isn't easy.
Out of nowhere, both men and their families had their lives turned upside down.
This has been really a financial burden on us.
We didn't have the money to get the equipment.
However, relief was on the way to make their lives a little easier. It came through the nonprofit Game Plan for Hope out of Hills, Minnesota. Melissa Bass is the executive director.
When we hear about them, we just pick up where they're at and we provide resources, whether it's helping them with insurance or where to go for rehab. We have a bunch of medical equipment, which is kind of how it started.
Game Plan for Hope began after Melissa's son, Trenton, was paralyzed while playing in a high school football game in 2017. KELOLAND News followed along with the Bass family throughout Trenton's journey. A lot of people became familiar with his story, but he realized as he was in the hospital doing rehab, not everyone received the same support he did.
When we got home, we had so much equipment that people have donated and so much knowledge on how to go through something like this that ultimately we just decided to pay it forward. And my biggest inspiration for Game Plan for Hope is because I felt so blessed for it. I just want everyone else who's going through something like this to feel the exact same way that I did through it, because we know how difficult it is to go through this.
Once the Roth and Block families connected with Game Plan for Hope, the nonprofit provided them with medical equipment. The Bass family also partnered with the Sioux Falls Construction Company to make the Roth's home handicap accessible. They're in the process of doing the same thing for the Blocks.
You think your house is handicap accessible? Well, it's not.
They put a ramp on the front door. They widened doors. They completely redid our bathroom with a walk-in shower, so everything is accessible for him.
That was especially crucial for the Roths because it meant Lauren could finally return home after spending 8 months in a nursing home.
His mood and everything really changed once he got home, because there's nothing like being home.
It's providing support like this that keeps Trenton and his family going.
I definitely feel almost called to do it. Called to, it's really, God's really put it on my heart that, He's given me and my parents a passion to help others who have gone through what we've been through.
And their work has made a difference.
This is a way to get back, if you're able to get back to somewhat normal again. So I just appreciate everybody.
Providing a new game plan to help families who need it the most. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Jordan DeSmet.
Now, if you would like to support Game Plan for Hope and its mission, we provided information on how to do that under this story on KELOLAND.com.